Hey, what is going on, guys? We did our usual trade recap with Param this time. It's on his two gold shorts that he's taken. I have also attached the screenshots of his analysis from TradingView as well as a screenshot from his MetaTrader to prove that he's taken them. And you will also notice that there's a lot of sweeps that were drawn out on his analysis, and you will understand why all these sweeps are marked up and why they're very important for the POI selection. Hey, what's up, guys? We have Param and Cheddar on here, and we will be going over Param's shorts on gold that he took last week. And we will go over the structure on the higher time frame and then go narrow it down to the lower time frame and go from there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
How are you doing, guys?
good.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
So I was started from the weekly. So on the weekly time frame on the gold, I was looking at like this. This demand has been failure right here, low,
Mhm.
and after that failure, this supply is holding. This one, this
Okay,
one to the extreme, and we are getting the pullback. And in this area, I have a zone on 4 hour time frame,
okay.
which is a liquidity POI.
Is the liquidity POI the only POI that you look for nowadays, Param?
Yeah,
Okay,
the only POI which has some kind of sweep, I'm looking for that only.
okay.
So we can see here we have some kind of sweep of two candles inside bar
Mhm.
with this bullish candle. So I marked that candle up, and market was in this area right here.
Okay.
Yeah, in this area. I
Mhm.
was looking at 15M.
Okay.
What we got there. So we have 4 hour zone, and for the confirmations, we have to go to 15M. So if we have a look right here,
Mhm.
so when this was forming, this high, and I was expecting pullback somewhere here, but it's make this small little low and gone up. Then my mind was saying like this is the liquidity low for the liquidity grab, and it will come here and it will go like
Mhm.
this above this. I was thinking like that at this time.
Okay.
Yeah, and when got this low taken out right here, now I mark this supply. So if my this 4 hour zone have to work, supply should be in control right here on the
Mhm.
15M. Then I got some kind of confidence with this high as a liquidity high, this one.
Mhm.
And when this was forming, I was have some kind of confidence about this POI, because below the POI we have some kind of liquidity right here.
Mhm.
And when it taps in that supply zone, and I just waiting for this low to gone, this one.
Okay, that one. Okay, that demand there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, this demand to fail. So then our supply will be in control and demand will fail. When this happen, I mark this area. So this was the recent demand fail right here.
Mhm.
Supply in control right here. Then again, this one goes, this demand,
Yep.
supply right here. So we have some kind of chain from the extreme supply. These are holding. So one supply here, second here, third here holding. And now we need some kind of liquidation in this area for our POI.
Okay.
So yeah, so I mark this as a liquidation
Mm.
and this as a 15M POI. This candle right there.
Oh,
And for next time when we are tapping in our zone, our POI, we have to be some kind of liquidity this high. I use as a liquidity. So
mm.
what in this situation, what I am saying, I was looking at this first according to the 15M. I was looking at this also, this POI. But
Just for the reaction,
what,
at least, right? On it.
yeah, for the reaction, or
Mm.
my mind was saying maybe this POI could be sweep, you know, this
Okay.
high could be this high 15 could be like this sweep. And
Mm.
if we get right here 1M confirmation some kind of, I will short from here if this is a
Ah,
sweep setup on the 15M. So I was thinking like every possibility what can happen in this area. And
mhm.
I have also this zone to the upside. So when I did not got any confirmation right here, when it goes to there, I just enter according to the 15 minute right there.
Okay. Oh,
No confirmation on 1M.
okay. Just on the 15-minute.
Yeah, just
Okay.
according to the 15 minute. Yeah, because
I
I was
see.
confident about this. This demand has failed, and below we have liquidity, lot liquidity right here.
Mm.
So I took this here. Then I go to the 4 hour for the TP. When I look the 4 hour
Mm.
zones right here. So I this see this thing. This is the uh this is the 4 hour POI, which is
Yes.
liquidity POI right there. So my target was this for that cell,
Wow.
this cell. I was like this TP overall
Mm.
because this is making some kind of liquidation right here.
Mm.
And later we found that this is a 8 hour POI, right? The candle of 8 hour like this.
Uh-huh.
This is the 4 hour, eight
Right.
hour like this. So we mark that 8 hour up. And after we when we touch right here, so we found some kind of point of interest area right here in this area.
Mm.
Uh, so when it reacts right here, so I close my full deal
Mm.
at 300 pips. So
Okay.
this was, yeah, this, and the news was there. The news was also there,
Hmm.
and 90% TP was right here below
Oh,
this low.
okay.
Yeah, 10% was holding.
Hmm. So news
So when,
helped it drive the price down further. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So the what I believe also, bro,
Hmm.
if the price action is in our favor, if the story is in our favor,
Hmm.
so I think the news will drive the price in your direction.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay. So as
I
long as you have a story like this, and then
yeah,
news will just help, the price reach
yeah.
there
News
faster.
will, yeah, of course, news will just help.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have seen this thing a lot times. So if we have weekly, daily, 4 hour, we have some every time frame in our direction, and when news came, it never reverts to the against us.
Hmm.
It never goes against us.
Okay.
Maybe it will do some kind of liquidation, but it will again drop. Like see that Cheddar took the sell,
Hmm. Oh
and
yeah.
the news was there. And what did news did? The price goes again to the downside.
Wow.
So that was my sell
Uh-huh.
right there. I closed full right here.
Okay. Wasn't
Yeah.
there another trade that you took as well, right?
Yeah. There was another one.
Okay. Wow.
Another sell.
Wow. This
Another sell.
is and
Good.
Param, how long have you been trading gold? Has it been a while? Because yeah,
Bro,
this type of
see,
yep.
I I was not trading a long time ago, but I was
Mhm.
watching the gold from a long time. See the
Okay.
price action and the everything. But I not traded a lot. But I started just you can say like 6 months ago,
Hmm.
maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
But I
So
am watching it from a long time.
long time. Okay. So it looks like all these liquidity marks that you have, I guess you could call them inducements before the POI. They are very important, huh? Because that makes the POI even better and more high probability in terms of how it's gonna play out.
Yeah, very important, brother. I I also have mark. See, when in the beginning of my trading, in between of my trading, I mark. See, I when it goes that this is the supply zone, demand zone,
Mhm.
and this demand did not is not the POI which took the liquidity from the backside.
Okay.
Let's say like this. When it comes to the downside, most of the time it goes like this, sweep this low, and it goes away. So I was taking buy from these areas and stop loss
Mm,
below this.
okay.
But this was the loss always.
Mm,
So Cheddar clear me these things, and it helps me a lot. Now I am looking only the POS which took some kind of liquidity, and they are
mm,
forming some kind of liquidity below this POI also.
okay.
Yeah.
For the
So if
longs in
we
this
have,
case. Yeah.
yeah, if we have this setup, this is the full margin setup.
The full margin. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That makes a lot, a lot of sense actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have seen this setup I have seen on every time frame, like 4 hour. You can see it on daily also. You can see 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 m, 1 m, 1 second, every time frame. If you
Uh-huh.
see this setup, it's working every time.
Mm, okay.
Uh,
Full
yeah.
margin all the way.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So, all right. So after this first trade, now let's also go over the second trade that you took and
Yeah.
how you saw the structure until the entry came about.
Yeah. So the thing was that we I was expecting my trade to go to this POI, to the
Hmm.
downside.
Yep.
This one, this POI. Full TP was this POI. So
Okay.
market came when market pull back right here, it breaks this low right here,
Hmm.
this one.
Yep.
So again we are expecting for a pullback. So this pullback was happening right here, and this is still unmitigated zone, this POI.
Right.
So we have this from here to here. We have still target for the cells.
Okay. Yeah. So we were
Then
expecting the EOF, I
sell.
guess. Yep. The shorts. Yep.
Yeah. So I mark this last point of supply. Last point of supply.
Hmm.
So as we know, there's no liquidity right here.
Mm,
And one thing more, I was looking also the sweep of this high. Maybe it could
mm.
happen. So these two areas, and also at this extreme.
So this is something that you're implementing into your trading all the time, all these structural
All
liquidity
time,
concepts. Okay.
all the time, brother, all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So when this happened, so me and Cheddar both were looking at these areas, and also talking about this is gonna go buy or this is gonna go sell. So we were also looking like this. This is our POI from the downside. This took all this liquidity from here, trendline liquidity. But
Yes.
the problem was this buy area was, it was not breaking the extreme supply this high. It
Mm,
was not breaking this high.
right.
So this is holding right here. So according to the structure, this was the low. This was the break of the structure on the 15M,
Mm,
and this was the high. So high was holding right here.
yes.
Yeah, when the high was holding right here, what we need? We just need the control of the supply. That's it. Again and again and again. Same thing, brother. So we see this is some kind of lower time frame demand right here.
Yep.
It breaks right here. So this supply holding right here with this tap, and this supply was holding right here, and again some kind of break right here,
Mm,
and we have this POI, this one,
yes.
and this as a liquidity, this thing, all thing.
Mm,
So when it taps right here, it breaks this area. After that, this low gone. So now we have a supply chain and demand failure.
right.
Yeah, and we know that there is no, in this leg we have no liquidity.
Just like the one before.
Yeah,
But on the other side. Okay.
yeah, we have no liquidity in this, and we are targeting as a, also as a structure on the 15M. This low has to be go.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this I came to 5M, I think, in 5M
Mm,
and 1M also. So I took this trade on the 1M. So this
okay.
this was the, this was everything which was on the 5M. So this POI has some kind of liquidation. See right here, some kind of liquidation,
Mm,
and some kind of liquidation right here. See this? If you see this, so this in some kind of low breaks right here.
mm,
Can you see this?
yes. Yep.
So when this low gone right here, so for this low, our high would be this week.
Right.
So according to the only retail type trading or structure type trading, we have this POI. For the
Yes.
cells, this is the low, this is the high. And what we have above this high, we have our POI.
Mm,
This one.
yeah, that's a nice one. Yes.
Yeah. We have this POI. Have our POI have did some kind of liquidation. Yes, you can see these. These are the liquidation for this POI
Hmm.
and breaks below. So it happened again. Yeah. So
Same thing.
when this, yeah, again same thing. So I was like, me and Cheddar both were looking at this area.
Hmm.
So we were marking the 1M in this area. It's way far back.
I think I really like this second trade more than the first one.
First one, yeah. First one has only 15M.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah. So this was the area. So when we come to the 1M, so we mark the 1M supply chain. So this was the first supply holding right here
Right.
on the 1M. So I will delete this area. And we have some kind of sweep right here.
Hmm.
And this was the only candle for the trade which sweeps this internal liquidity right here. So
And
this was the high.
it looks like the POI is not even 10 pips Less than 10 pips, is
Yeah.
it? Right?
Let
Wow.
me see.
Yeah.
8 pips.
Wow.
So first I was no, just I just tap my button right here
Mm-hmm.
because that's everything is in our favor.
Right.
So this is, see, this is the setup we were talking before. We have break of structure to the downside. Let me do this like this. See, we have a structure, break of structure to the downside right here. These lows,
Mm-hmm.
break of structure.
Yep.
This is, if you count, this is the pullback. This is the pullback. Again, this structure break right here. So if we will go with this, we're gonna take the loss right here.
Yeah.
If you draw, because extreme is always important. Extreme is still here, and extreme has some kind of liquidation.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see, if you build this type of chains right there for the supply, so we have our unmitigated supply chain at the extreme level.
Yep.
So this could be liquidity at any point. This could be tap and we can take a loss. So
Mm-hmm.
these days I am just looking at the extremes. Is the extremes, all extremes are mitigated, or they are left behind? If the extreme left behind, it could be a liquid, these highs could be a liquidity.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So extreme never. So what I mean to say, let's say this is the chain, this is the chain, this chain, this chain, this is the chain, supply chain.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we our price just gone to the downside from this area to the here. Now we have this supply right here and this supply right here. So we did not tap to this. So our main chain was this one.
Mm-hmm.
Until we kind some kind of right liquidation right, like this and this, like this image in these areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
The same thing pretty
Clear
much. Yep.
picture.
Over
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, over there. Till then I will consider this supply. Anytime this could be tapped. So let's say this is the Asia session, like this, and London will start. It will go right here, and
Mm-hmm.
it will tap it and come down like this. So this is all building some kind of trend lines with the supply chain, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna take it away.
This is so interesting because personally, I have not really traded gold and have seen this kind of analysis, but it really makes sense, like in terms of how it moved and how you took the entry. It's all there. It's all broken down,
Yeah.
right? So,
So for this, we have the same. It's gone. Same TP for that trade also. This one was the this, bro. See the little one.
mhm,
So then it hit us. It hits our POI right there.
wow,
So this was 1 to 42 RR.
so much movement, so many RRs in short period of time. How many
Yeah.
hours? Like couple hours, 3, 4 hours, right? Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
That's
see.
amazing. It's really
Eight.
amazing how much it moves. Yeah,
Maybe one session.
Yeah,
yeah,
one session.
that's really impressive. Yeah.
Yeah.